Virgos, welcome to my channel, Towers Tarot, and today we're going to be doing a general read on career and love. So we're going to be getting, your career is going to be on this side, love will be on this side, and we're going to get a look at what's going on with the Virgos, all right? So guardian angels, what's going on with the career of Virgos? What does Virgo need to know about their career right now? What does Virgo need to know about their career right now? What does Virgo need to know about their career? I hope all the Virgos are doing good. All right. I hope everybody's staying safe. If you're from the East Coast, this weather is crazy. It's cold as hell out here. So, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. All right. So it seems like, okay, we got the Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. All right. It seems like there's some kind of heartbreak. There's some kind of disappointment that's coming from your job right now. It seems like you're very passionate about what you're doing. Okay. And it seems like you can't be your true self of where you're at. Okay. It seems like the more like you try to tell, if you're in control, if you're a manager, if you're some kind of supervisor at your job position right now, it seems like people could look at you like you're too much of an organizer. Is that making any kind of sense, Virgo? You're a type of person that you want things to perfection. All right. So when you're a manager and you're a Virgo, you want everything down to the T. It's like you don't want like no problems. You don't want no issues, right? If you go into a Virgo's house and you go into their closet, right, you're going to see their clothes organized from alphabetical from A through Z, right? And not only are you going to see it alphabetical from A to Z, you're going to see it color coordinated too. So you guys are very precise and very on point on how you like things done, okay? Because when you go to a Virgo's place, you're going to see everything nice and clean. Well, for the majority of you, you're going to see everything nice and clean and organized and just it almost looks like a Kodak moment. It's like picture perfect, okay? And this is bringing like a lot of negative attention to your job, okay? So there's a lot of people that's talking crap behind your back, okay, with that Seven of Swords. It's like, oh, look at Virgo. Look at, they think they're all perfect. Look at Virgo over there, And that word eventually comes around to you, and that's why you got that Three of Swords right there, because you feel betrayed, you feel backstabbed, right? And the only thing that a Virgo is trying to do is just trying to make like the workplace like a better place, The other coworkers, they're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that you're over there trying to be perfect. But you know who loves that? Your managers, the owners, right? And that's why they gave you the position. That's why they gave you the higher positions in that job, is because they love your organization. They love how you organize. They love how you put everything together. It's just like the perfect blueprint. You guys got the perfect blueprint for your job. And, not everybody's going to like that, Virgo. They are going to talk shit behind your back. They are going to, backstab you. Eventually the word gets around, right? So you're looking at your pentacles. You're like, yeah, I like this job. I like what I'm doing. I'm making money over here, right? But, you can't win them all, Virgo. That's all I could tell you right here. When it comes to life, when it comes to love, when it comes to career, you can't win them all, right? There's always going to be something. Someone's always going to talk shit, right? So you might as well just continue doing what you're doing. Do it best, okay? Because Virgos are known to be perfectionists. And you know what? Not everybody's going to like it, but who gives a shit? Who cares? At the end, it's about you. This is what makes you special. This is what makes Virgo stand out from the rest, is by you guys being perfectionists in your own world. Is anybody perfect to the T? No. But you guys are close to it. So haters, they're always going to be there, at the end of the day. So let them talk, Virgo. Let them talk, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's getting paid the most. You're the one at the higher position, and they're just jealousy and envy. It's always going to be there. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at your love. Let's take a look at your love life, Virgo. I want to be nosy. I want to be nosy. What's going on in Virgo's love life? Guardian angels, what's going on in Virgo's love life? We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Got the Three of Wands. Okay. We got the Nine of Wands. We got a lot of fire action going on. Is anybody dealing with any fire signs? Anybody dealing with any fire signs, Virgo? Leave it in the comments. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, that one wanted to come out, but it didn't. Okay, that one came out first. We're going to put this one back. Okay. All right, Virgo. Now, Is there somebody that you're waiting on over here, Virgo, with that Three of Wands? Okay. Is it someone that you had a rough path with in your previous or recent, someone you could have recently broke up with? Okay. It's like you're waiting for like a message from this person, you're waiting for some kind of response. Okay. Okay. With that Nine of Wands, this is someone that you had a rocky road with. Okay. With that Three of Wands, you could tell that the path wasn't like as smooth. Okay, there was a lot of like toxic behaviors. Okay, this could have left you a little bit like mental. You had like a mental strain from this connection. All right, you could have been dealing with someone that was very cocky. Okay, it was very conceited. They could have looked good. Okay, they could have like some attractive features on them. All right. They could have like a lot of suitors, or you could have had a lot of suitors, all right? And that's probably why this connection is, you're probably thinking about it. It's probably a recent breakup. So let's get some clarification on that Three of Wands for Virgo. Virgo, what's going on? Let's see. I want that tea, baby. I want that tea. This card wanted to pop out earlier, by the way, okay? Yeah, this was a toxic connection, Virgo. Now, Virgo, in your past reads, you guys love the toxicity, so this is no surprise to me, all right? With that 10 of Swords, this is something that's leaving Virgos. This is something that left you drained, okay? This is something that it's not suiting you any purpose, but, you're either still missing that connection or you have like these tendencies of flashbacks that it's hard for Virgo to move on, right? If this is like the only type of love that you were ever had in your life was a toxic behavior, you won't know. If you come into a good solid connection, you're not going to know the difference. You're going to be like, what is this? This doesn't make sense. This person's too good. I'm not used to too good. I'm used to toxic behaviors, right? So let's see what is on your mind. What are you thinking about this, right? What are you thinking about this person, all right, from your past? What are you thinking about right there with that Nine of Wands? What is Virgo thinking about with that Nine of Wands going in? So what is Virgo thinking about? Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, so you're still thinking about them. You're thinking like, this is love. This is my soulmate over here. This is what you're thinking about right here, Virgos, okay? Now, is this a soulmate connection? What makes it a soul tie? What makes it that Virgo loves this person so much? If they let you feel like this, look at that 10 of Swords. That's all the swords in somebody's back right there. Is that what you think love is? This is what I was saying, Virgo. Toxic, what you think love is, it's not, okay? But for some reason, you guys embrace it. How do you guys have this perfect organization when it comes to career, but when it comes to love, you guys are all like twisted. You guys are twisted when it comes to love, huh? So, okay, so clarify that Nine of Cups. Let's clarify that Nine of Cups for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about that, right? Yeah, the Chariot, okay? You deserve better, Virgo. Okay, the Chariot. This is how you present yourself. You present yourself like almost like to perfection, like I was saying over here. You dress good, you're looking good, okay, you smelling good, right? You always present yourself to the fullest. So any day you go to work, you're always looking your best. It doesn't matter who's coming in. It's like you're already prepared for the situation, all right? You have a lot of suitors. You have a lot of people that are interested in you, Virgo. Yes, you, Virgo. But you don't want the suitors. You don't want what matches Virgo. You want what's toxic. You want the yin to your yang. You want that opposite. You want that person that's completely opposite of you. The one that's going to make you think. The one that's going to like make you forget about being perfect. Is that it, Virgo? You're looking for the person that's making you stop being this perfect person that you're always trying to be? And it's just something about it that it really gets your gears going. This is what gets Virgos, excited. You know what I mean? Excited is by that opposite of you guys like that bad boy. You guys like that bad girl. Virgo. All right, listen, I can't, I could bring the horse to water. I can't make it drink, Virgo. But at the end of the day, what does Virgo need to? I'm going to get one more card for Virgo before I let you guys go. What does Virgo need to know? What do they need to do with this lover? What do they need to do with this connection, right? What do they need to do? Now, Virgos, you guys got free will. You guys got free will. You can do what you want, as you want, however you want. You guys got that free will, okay? So this is what you need to do, right? You're going to stay stuck in a mental place if you keep entertaining this person from the past, right? This person is going to leave you feeling trapped. They're going to leave you feeling stuck. But it seems like you like feeling like that, Virgo. And I'm not saying all the Virgos. If this resonates, put the shoe where it fits. But this is certain Virgos that just love being in something toxic, okay? This is not never going to suit you. This is always going to keep you into a mental prison. But what's weird is that you like being in that place, Virgo. I don't know why. Okay, but this is something like, look, she might have some, this is not even rope tied around you guys. This is like some soft cloth. You're putting yourself in this mental prison, okay? You could always just wrap that, take that off, take that blindfold off and just walk off, okay? And just start focusing on, loving yourself, continue on your career and, healing yourself and realizing that toxic isn't a normal relationship, okay? So until you get rid of that toxic mindset, then you'll be able to move on and have somebody more solid in your life, dear Virgo. Until then, see you next time. Have a good one.